Boys and girls of all ages, you are tuned in to the number one podcast, Zero Conditions Podcast, and we are live and reporting from Lagos City. We are live. As you can see, the studio is still a bit empty. Motolani got visa, went to the UK and is not acting right, hasn't come back. It's been how many weeks now? Please, somebody alert the authorities over there to send that nigga back home. Melody Hassan is somewhere out in the streets of Lagos fighting for her life, struggling to get some 2K. But regardless, we keep moving, and I have a very, 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 very special guest in the building today. I don't know how it's possible that I've never had you as a guest on my podcast before. This is crazy.
Yeah, I haven't really been on podcasts like that though.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think the one I've done like TVT.
Okay.
I think that's the only one I've done.
But yes, Emeka in the building, Blaqbonez in the building.
We outside.
Shout out to Black, shout out Maureen in the background.
We outside.
Also very important, shout out Mama Ro. Shout out Mama Ro. You posted the artwork today, and not long after you did, she reposted it on her, because I follow her on Insta.
Yeah, I'm sure she took the picture.
I love it. You said?
I'm sure she's the
one that took that picture.
No, she didn't. I don't remember back in the day, people weren't just handling cameras like that.
Yeah, you get
like
an
actual
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Why that picture though? Because I saw that picture, I was like, this guy's coming.
One time, someone like I think Tunde Not or somebody posted it, and I guess who the artist, and then Abuchi was like, let's use this as the album art. I was like, I'm not against it, to be honest, because there's something that just connects more when you post those type of images. I feel like they bring it home more. Yeah. They make it like, you see the Emeka for like who Emeka really like.
Yeah, and I feel like the album name Emeka Must Shine picture, like when you're a kid and it's your birthday, it's your day.
It's your day.
It's your day to
it's
shine.
Your day, yeah.
Look at the candles. There's plenty coke, plenty bottle.
That's the one day.
Emeka be popping bottles.
When most likely they won't beat you that day.
Yeah,
most likely, that day.
Everything is about
soft. Anything you ask for, like if they can afford it, you get it that day.
I have heard great things about this album. I have heard great things about this album. I've heard it from different people. I literally was with who on Wednesday? Princess. Shout out Princess, wherever she is. Princess was like, yo, this is my favorite thing to listen to. The album is crazy. I was like, okay. And Princess is someone who's got amazing ears, so I take her serious. And also Q told me like, Excel, he came through. And you know how Q does all those dramatic calls. Q don't call me say, Excel, he came. Who came through? Who went to the Black? He came through. The album is crazy. I said, oh, mad. So we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward.
This one is different. Like it's like it's every version of Blaqbonez inside one. Like, so it's not like all of them inside one album. It's all of them inside each and every verse and each and every song. Do you feel me? So it's like Bad Boy Black, Mr. Bombastic, Emeka the Stallion, right? So it's like in each verse, in every song, you can hear elements of all three personalities. So this is like me realizing, like, after sampling everything, I just went for like the best thing. Like, not what people talk about, not what people try to tell me this and that. Like, I actually sampled the audience. I'm like, the truth of the matter is these people want something. They can open their mouth and say they want something else. But deep down, the thing that gets them
the
going
real thing
is a particular thing. And I have it for them.
Mad.
You feel me? Yeah.
Mad. Because, so when I started reading your tweets today, and you said, I don't know if it was today you posted it, but you were like, you people have what you like.
Yeah, it was today.
I'm going to give it to you.
Yes.
So I now got a bit worried because is Black saying he's giving us formula music, but I now read to the end where he said, but you're giving it to them better.
See, the thing with me is that, like, one thing that separates my music is like intentionality, like in my sound and everything. Like, you can tell that I want to be different. I want to stand out. I want to make music that's that's different. You feel me? So even in my attempt at giving everybody what they want, I couldn't lose myself. Like if I lose myself, what else is left? You feel me? So this one is like is Afrobeat like you've never heard. Like it's Blaqbonez version. Mad. It's the version that like, bro, you're going to go crazy to this
and
in the car.
And you've switched on us in a way, like
yeah.
You've switched on us in a way. So what you do now, to me is like, so you have established that you can rap. Yeah. Right? So that's established.
Yeah.
And then you have rap fans that will always want to hear you bar up once in a while.
Yeah.
And so you do your Afrobeat thing or your Afrofusion thing from time to time. Yeah. Most of the time now, and maybe when we don't expect it, you just throw a rap thing. You have the Hennessy thing coming.
Yeah.
I saw that you did this with Ladipo.
Yeah, the Ladipo, VC, and Zlatan.
I saw all that. I saw that, and what came to my mind was, Black has come a long way, man.
Bro,
I still remember the first time I saw you. The first two times I saw you was Rendezvous listening party.
Shit.
Rendezvous
at MI's house.
At MI, they got a crib, Sha.
That was MI's house.
Yeah. Rendezvous listening party. That was the first time I saw you. And then the second time I saw you was...
Do you know, it just dawned on me that what if I do a listening party at my house? He said, bro, MI did that rendezvous at his house. And the vibe.
Somebody threw Ajebota 22 in the pool. Like, I never forget.
Okay, no, it wasn't MI's house.
That was in MI's house.
Now.
Okay.
Yeah, so he did an intimate one at his house. Oh, okay. Where like it was just industry people and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
Then he did the big one. God, that listening party was massive, man.
Yes, I remember. I still remember some of the brands, Lipton, some other people.
Bro, Emma has done a lot of massive things. Now that I think about it, that was massive.
It was.
Oh, it was so big.
That particular listening party was the first time I met you. Was the first time I met Q. Was the first time I met M. Three of you.
Crazy.
It was the first time I met each of you. And I remember the second time I saw you.
Emma is so great.
Coronation. Emma was rapping the song on Coronation with you, slow. And they called you on stage. And you remember, I think you forgot your
I always forget my lyrics.
And I was like, who is this guy? But I remember the Coronation event very well. As you were on stage rapping, Q and Luce, they are going up and down, just handling business. But Q comes to my ear and I was like, forget anything, that's the future. That's the guy, forget anything. And I remember...
It's crazy. I wonder what they saw, to be honest. Like, because what I'm making now, I had no idea. Idea that I could make.
Where you shocked me was Mr. Bombastic, that project.
That was the sign that I could do some things.
Guy? But that's my favorite project from you.
Yeah, that's hard. But
Emeka is coming, so Emeka must shine.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
That's coming. Let's leave the album for a bit and let's talk about you, Emeka. Let's talk about you. What has changed the most with you from the time you entered, I would say, mainstream consciousness? Like when you started getting mainstream attention till now, what has changed the most with you?
I think I feel like the one thing that I feel like changed my life is like, or that's changed a lot in my life is that like I have a lot more money than I actually know that I have. My mentality, I'm still trying to hustle small things, but then like I'm constantly reminded, you get like, I'm like, oh shit, I'm really, you get like, sometimes I'm always like, in my mind, I'm always like, man, the rich people, and I'm like, oh shit, you get like, I'm them now, because those are the constant realities that I get to realize these days. Like, that's the one thing that I feel like, I'm like, huh?
Have you ever bought something and after buying it, you're like, oh shit, I actually...
I buy a lot of things that I should be thinking a lot before I buy, and then I'm like,
where is Maureen when all this is happening?
No, I just go and I just do these things, and the thing is that the more you buy some things and you break some other things, right? that particular amount starts looking small. Do you get? So like it's now only expensive when it's way more than that. So everything else feels small and cheap and stuff. And I feel like I'm trying to get used to.
I've heard the explanation for what you just said. And I can't remember who was telling me this, but it was a musician. The person was saying that how he treats it is that there was a time I thought if I had 5 million, I'm the shit.
Yeah.
And then I got 5 million. So I had to spend 5 million to know that there's more.
Yes, exactly.
And then I had to spend 10 million to know that there's 100. I had to spend he's like, the more I spend, the more I have that consciousness that there's more out there. I can get it.
And what's crazy is that like I can't even lie to you. When you start spending money, you start understanding why the people that spend money.
You get why?
Do you understand? Like when you start buying like designers, you start to realize why designers are expensive. Like normally it's from afar, it's like, why man you spending all this on this? It's crazy. Don't worry, buy them first. When you wear them, like that day that you wear it, you will see the compliment will be different. Like you won't just understand it. Like there's a way they stand. Yeah. The things there's a way it is.
Like now I gotta compliment you on the Louis V jacket and the Louis V kicks. Looking crazy, Dior shades. Looking crazy.
We're out here. We're out here.
Oh yeah.
We're out here.
Nice. And you know, one of the things for me that I really like about you is you and your mom's friendship. I don't know how you guys hack that, but you and your mom have this strong friendship and she supports you. Have you ever seen like when you're performing and your mom is like inside the crowd? Have you ever seen that?
I haven't.
I have. I've
She's
seen it
usually
twice.
like to the left.
To the side,
so
by
I
the
don't
side.
really
She's by the
see
side,
her,
by the stage. She's going crazy. She's going crazy.
No, she makes everybody backstage her friend. She will just all of a sudden she's chatting with her Rasta. She's gisting with this artist. I'm like, what? You don't know these people?
Yeah. Your mom has a very welcoming and warm person. Shout out Mama Ro. Shout out to you. I haven't seen her in a minute, but shout out to you. You know, because when I see that and then I see stuff like, I don't know if you saw the this video that went viral. So there was a girl in a car with her parents.
Oh, yeah. I saw it.
And then Naka Soul.
To be honest, I've not been able to watch the whole thing. Like I couldn't get myself to watch it. It's just like I just like I don't know if I'm properly informed, but like I just feel like I care about the things I say to people, no matter how upset I am. I'm not one of those people that just comes and says a bunch of like, you know, things that will tear you down.
Yeah.
You understand? Just because in the heat of the moment. Never.
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
So I'm never one of those type of people. So the moment I heard them trying to say those plenty things, my brain didn't try to think of who was right or wrong. I was just hearing somebody tearing somebody down, and I feel like I'm not used to that. I feel like it's one thing that I feel like I decided that from my own, like the way I'm going to move forward in the world, I will not be saying things in the heat of things to tear people down. Like regardless, I'll try to explain to you, hey, you want an iPhone 8, go get an admission, and that will be your reward for the iPhone 8. And that's it. But sometimes it could be that you're so it's in the heat of the moment and whatnot. But I feel like that's where I've grown.
Yeah.
You know, I'm never like I've never been in a situation whereby if I tell you something, it's something that I believe wholeheartedly, and I'm telling you my fact. I've thought about it. I've come to the fact that you need this information. It's never going to be we're arguing, then it just comes out. Never. I tell you what I feel like I need to tell you.
Yeah.
You know, so
mad.
I didn't listen enough, so I don't even know how bad it was. I just heard the beginning and talking about your mates, and those are things triggered words for me.
Yeah, it was crazy. Guys watching, if you're watching this, listen, we're about to go on a break, but the conversation continues. So if you miss anything we say during the break, the full episode, audio and video, is out on Monday. Go check it out. and find out what you missed. And get other people to go check it out. All right. Emeka Must Shine coming soon. Right. Now, for me, right, why the conversation bothered me a lot that day on Twitter was even people's reaction. You know, I get scared when I see the way some people talk. I'm like, this person go born or he go born picking.
Right?
Yeah, it's like go born picking. And there's a...
Which, to be honest, is another level of frustration that I feel like human beings might not be able to understand till you are in that position.
Yeah.
I can't even lie, because parents see children as they let go of their own life for that child to live a life. So sometimes when the child is
making some demands, like
and it seems like the child isn't going in the direction that you feel is good for the child, it probably can be so infuriating that you don't think it through. To be honest, I'm not going to bash anybody, but I want to believe that me being in that position, I would speak to you properly and try to make sure that you understand my point. I'm not just going to be trying to make you feel as bad as possible, because I feel like at the end of the day, these are two human beings. You get, like, no matter the fact that it's your child or anything, it's a human being that has emotional intelligence. And like, I would not tell somebody that I feel like I love some particular things, and I want to believe that you need to treat people, you know, with that equal.
You know, for me, it's like, I feel like what you said is very true. You know, sometimes we also forget the parent side of thing, where it's like, parents sacrifice a lot for children. For children to have close to
a lot of parents give up their whole life.
They live for their children,
for their kids.
A lot of times.
So a lot of parents, the only thing that makes them happy, like a lot of mothers stop dressing, stop everything, like stop even all the things that they naturally like. Their pride is the child. That's the thing that makes them happy. The only time I heard one rapper, I think it was Tusi, said the only thing that makes me smile now is my daughter now. You know, like, okay, no, I think that's young. Who's that? It's not Tusi, but like when he said that, it hits differently. So the pain could be so much more than I can imagine when you feel like your child is going in a certain direction. And that's kind of why I don't have a child.
It's just one of those tricky situations in life, because as an adult, when you are an adult, you are a product of your childhood. How you grew up, the environment you grew up in is what manifests when you become an adult. So some certain behaviors some people have, like you see some girls that you could say like, these girls are fine, these are crazy fine, good looking chicks, and they are very insecure. Their insecurity is through the roof. And it's because of different things that have happened to their child. Like even with guys too, like some guys get to a point where it's like even with money. So first of all, the conversation is, I gotta get some bread before I can talk to the chicks, before I can fly. And then they have it, and still, you know, because childhood trauma literally shapes who you become as an adult. And there's a guy I listen to, there's a doctor I listen to called Gabo Mate. He's based in Canada. He has like 20 years experience dealing with addicts, drug addicts, 20 years. And he says not all, but like 98% of them have links to childhood trauma. And so in their adulthood, they are trying to make up for something lost. And so they stay hooked on drugs. So parenting is a huge responsibility.
It's a huge responsibility.
What do you think Emeka would be like as a father?
To be honest, I don't know. And that's why I've looked at everything, and I don't think I'm ready for a child, because I want to be really, really present. Not even just physically, like mentally. Like, I don't want to be in this chase. Like, I'm chasing something right now. I'm chasing greatness. I'm chasing all these things. I want to do these numbers. I want to do these arenas. I want to do these things. There's too many things I want to do that I feel like I'm going to be put in a position to choose between my child's, you know, recital or my child's, you know,
or going on
upcoming
tour,
games, or going on tour. Do you get? And I feel like it's unfair that another human being will stop me from achieving the things that I as another human being want to achieve, my legacy and whatnot. So
Yeah.
I feel like I want to get to a particular place, right, where I feel like, okay, things are running on like an auto type. I feel like artists like Beyonce,
Yeah.
I feel like they're at the point where they are just working hard, but they know what they do regularly.
Yeah.
Nothing is new to Beyonce.
Yeah.
She has done world tours 50,000 times. It's no longer new.
Yeah.
So she can easily say, okay, I know when I'm free. I know when I'm recording my album.
We even put the teachers on the tour. When
On
they
the
come
tour,
with
do you
the
understand?
Pikin.
There's even enough money to carry everything. So I feel like she's at the point where she can understand her life and be fully present. I don't know what's waiting for me next year
I feel you.
because I'm just entering this new points in my life. I
Yeah.
don't know how much of my time. I need to learn the new levels before I bring in a child into it.
I feel you. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. If you missed any of that, please remember that the full episode is out on Monday, audio and video. Make sure you check it out. Right now, I feel like someone like you, it's going to be very interesting seeing you become like a dad, because
I'm gonna do my best to be the best dad possible if I have a child.
and you know this thing you just said about having to choose, right? So literally today, like moments apart today on online, like literally like 5 minutes apart, as we speak, there's I think it's is it a burial party? I don't know what the name is for Wizkid's mom
Wizkid,
going on, and I saw a picture of him holding his first son at the event, and I was like, damn, Wizkid's a dad, or like, he's a dad, someone's
proper
father.
dad, proper
understand?
dad. That's like
And
like a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Like 3.
And then moments later, I see the video of Davido and Chioma in the hospital with the twins. I'm like, David's a dad too. Like, bruh, these men are.
Like big respect to them.
Big shout out to them. Congratulations to Davido and Chioma too, by the way.
Yeah, because like that's massive. You know, like I think Chioma said David was like world best dad. You know, and you know different things like that. For me, I feel like it's crazy to be at that level of stardom and still be able to be referred to as a world best dad. You know.
Yeah, and now you have some like before you had maybe like you wouldn't fuck around anyhow, like get into trouble anyhow because you had your career.
You swear words, yeah.
Yeah, we do. It's late night TV.
Okay.
You know, you had your career to save or your reputation to save, but when you now become a father or a parent, it's different because now you have children.
Yeah.
You know,
it's so different. It's so different. Like, to be honest, my career, the way I see my career, I'm not the most ambitious person in the world, right? That I'm not trying to be Drake that drops every year for 15 years, restoring every. Nah, I'm not. I'm trying to be. If I get to a certain level, I'm going to rest. It's not do or die. I don't need to be the greatest person of all time.
Yeah,
I understand what life is. Life is about like compartmentalizing your time and figuring out everything, like doing the right things at whatever time. Like, I don't believe being bigger changes anything in my life if I can afford everything I need to afford.
I think for me, I think it's actually great that you are saying this because you are saying this and that you're conscious of it, because I think that one of the things that really puts a lot of artists in trouble is they don't know when to say, okay, let's take a break here, let's do this, or let's even call it a day. You know, we've done this 10 years.
I don't want to ever be that OG that's so active.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be active. I want you to, when you see me, it's a blessing that you hear from me, or you see a message from me, or you see me online. I don't want to be active.
That rush of nostalgia
comes. You feel me like Andre 3000.
Yeah,
that's how I want.
Yeah.
And the only way you can do that is to have enough money that you don't need to come outside.
I'm telling you.
You know, so I feel like the only thing that should be bringing me outside should be boredom. Okay, I just want to go have some fun. Not because I need to do it so that I can make
random sightings on the
Do you
internet.
feel me?
Blaqbonez spotted in Japan.
Exactly. that's the type of stuff. Like, people even think I'm so active on socials. Like, when I don't have music out, I'm not active.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling. Yeah. I'm in my house watching TV. I'm not going anywhere because I don't want to be that. I want to finish and know, okay, this is a nice place. Let me rest. This legacy is nice.
Now, not that I'm saying that is the case, but this particular conversation we are having reminds me of this Drake and Joe Budden thing that just happened.
Yeah.
Where Joe Budden is like, listen, if you're 36, I want you to give me grown man raps. I don't want you running around with Lil Yachty and all these other youngins. I'm making music for that age. I want you to make music for like my age. And I feel for Drake too, because it's like, you're damned if you don't, you know.
Yeah, you're damned if you do.
You're damned if you do.
So to be honest, like if I look at
and he said he's taking a break after
Drake
this
said
album.
that. I just said it that Drake has to take a break, because not because the music is not banging, because this album, no matter what you say, the tracks that are banging are really banging,
bro.
The tracks that are banging, bro.
The
Yeet is going crazy. I love that song with 21 Savage. That's like one of my faves. Then the intro, Virginia Beach, bro. If at the first 10 songs, it's a madness. Like Sliming You Out, Bahamas, Promises, Fear of Heights. So like, it's just that I feel like they are at the point whereby people just want to attack him. So the only way to avoid that is when make people feel like they are blessed to even hear you.
Yeah.
So if Drake is gone for like a little bit, when people are waiting, they realize, oh, we take what we get happily.
Yeah.
And if I'm given the choice, like Drake, to choose make music for these guys so they can respect you, or the youngins so they can rage, bro, I'm choosing the youngins so we can rage.
Youngins are the culture.
Yeah, they're the culture. Nobody's trying to make music for old people. Like, what does that even sound like on Drake? Like,
you know, it's just a thing of like, because what's going to happen is like, if Drake comes today and says, I'm retiring, you go feel like everybody go feel I'm saying, oh shit, you know, this is a man that has been a blueprint for a long like
time,
10-15 years. Do you understand? Like, if you listen to like a lot of like our generation, a lot of the Afrobeat artists that came from our generation, they had the one they call Thin. You know, they had the one they call a huge influence. That's how Drake is for like a generation. But just because I think it was Jay-Z that said Dark Knight Feeling, if you stay for a hero too long, you become a villain.
Yeah, that's literally what Drake is going through right now.
It's
just like I knew it, that there was no way, there's nothing Drake was going to do with this album that was not going to get. It was going to take one L somehow. Like, it's either the L is that, oh, it is not commercially appealing if he made it for the older guys, or the L will be that the old people and the critics will just attack him. But like, I want to see how this album will be in a month's time. And me, I think, bro, like, look at that Rich Baby Daddy song.
Yeah,
you can't lie. That song is going to scatter everywhere.
You know the funny thing, see this, first person shooter was not.
Fighting number one.
Now it's the song we use.
Bro, I'm telling you, that album is like they are just whining themselves. The album is going to bang crazy. It's going to bang. That Rich Baby Daddy is going to blow.
And Drake, by the way, I saw news. Drake submitted her loss for Grammy.
It's done. It's going to sweep that.
It's going to be a clean sweep.
It's going to sweep that.
Are you? Congrats on winning the Headies.
Yeah, that was nice.
Congrats on winning the Headies. What was that like for you?
It was great, but like, I'm not really excited about awards, right? Like, I feel like I'm more
about awards.
Yeah, I'm more excited about being nominated, right?
Why?
Because being nominated means that for me, it means I've done my job. Now, who wins is not my job, right? Who wins is the show, right? However they want to do it, whatever politics wants to be played, or whatever voting or the fans
process,
vote. So if one person goes out and makes noise on the voting, he could win.
But being nominated means that you've done enough work to be recognized.
Exactly. So it means that these are the best few in this particular thing.
And I did, yeah.
And do you understand? So whoever wins is, bro, everybody's fighting for the same thing. Whoever wins is not the proof of anything. What I'm more excited for is like, I'd rather like be excited for like sold out dates.
Yeah.
You know, like big songs, worldwide singles, hundreds of millions of views. Because those ones mean that I'm reaching actual people.
You're breaking new territory.
Yeah, I don't really. Why do I care that somebody thinks I deserve an award? Okay, let's say there's a group of people that are deciding the non-voting categories, 10 people or 20 people or 50 people. They now came and decided I'm the one that deserves the award. That doesn't mean that people in the streets care about me. You know, doesn't mean that my show is going to be packed out. Doesn't mean that everything else. It just means some guys think you are dope. Oh, kudos. But like, I'd rather be commanding the people, doing shows and everywhere is crazy packed. Those are the things that I really care about. I'm not at home like, oh man, I need to win this award, man. I need to win this award for the award so that I can, bro. I'm not so crazy about it.
You know, one of the things I really love about how your career has gone is that, in a way, people saw you coming. And in a way, a lot of people still didn't see you coming.
Yeah.
You know, like and there are certain moments that come to mind. You know, there are certain moments that come to mind. I remember when you did was it Activated?
Yeah.
Where you wore a suit.
Yeah.
You wore a suit and you went
best
off.
rapper in Africa.
I remember that moment and I was like, this guy, that was the day I figured out that you understood the internet.
Yeah.
And you understood social media and you understood trolling.
Yeah.
And I feel like
people were so upset.
I feel like you don't.
So
anytime
crazy.
I see you like maybe insult somebody online or drag somebody, I feel like you don't mean it. I feel like you're laughing at home.
In all honesty, right?
I feel like you use trolling as a tool.
If I do not like you genuinely, I will never say a word about it on my socials, and that's because I do not want you to get any attention from me. Like, I do not want your brand. I don't want your brand to gain one follower.
I will not add any PR, good or bad to you.
Good or bad to you. Like, I will never say a word. I will not like your this. I will not, if I truly, you know. So anytime you see me, like, it's just it's random. It's not that deep, you know, to be honest.
Yeah, I
because,
figured that a while back.
Bro, if all these same people will come out, this guy is whack. It's not this. Bro, if it was me, the person won't have one stream because nobody will know that he's whack. I will not even say a word.
You don't even go check.
Anytime the person posts, he will get 0 likes, 0 everything. He will quit. But people think that, they'll come out. I'm going to tell him he's whack. You are just helping the person. You are giving the person PR. That's crazy. Or you hate the person. You are telling the person this. Because guess what? When you say it and Elon Musk puts it on the For You page, the world is going to sit down and judge it, right? And now there's a ton of people that know that guy and engage that guy. Let's assume the guy is now relatively like is good at what he's doing. You just made him a monster. I'm not good, and you just regret it if that is the stepping stone that the guy needs. You say it's you that out of your stupidity and your anger, you went and made this guy into what it is. Nah, I'm just gonna keep quiet. If you are gonna get there before, get there, but not through me.
This is a bit of a segue, but I like Tesla Boy.
Yeah.
On ODUMODU's project.
Yeah.
I know you're not good. You're not meant to give away much, but is ODUMODU on your project?
Yeah, it is.
And I said this because I've heard a song. I was with TZ and Odumo one day, and they played a song. Not just played. I heard Odumo doing a verse on it, and I heard your voice. I can't sing. I'm not going to sing it there, but I heard your voice. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know, so that song made it.
This song is going to go crazy.
I love that song.
It's going to go crazy.
I love that song. Okay. So guys, we've got one exclusive out. Tomorrow is on project.
Yeah.
Small with the drag information out. small with the drag out.
Yeah.
Are we going to get, and this is something that I now personally enjoy when you do it, when you put your own creative effort into your videos. I love it so much. I love how you're doing that. I love the intentionality with it. what I'm even expecting, and I don't know if that's happened. Has any other artist hit you up and say, come to a video for me?
Yeah. My problem is that I'm really very one-track minded. That's my biggest problem, right? So it's either I'm doing one thing and I'm focused on that one
like
thing.
Now you're in album mode,
exactly.
Mode,
like until I submit the masters, right? Like, and it's done. Like, my brain can't do anything else.
As we speak now, the masters has not been submitted.
It hasn't been submitted, but like I listened to them today and like it's good. We just ask them to do some
tweak here and there.
Yeah, you know me, I'm very over sabi. It's not like the things that I'm tweaking matter in the grand scheme of things, but it will make me like it more.
Yeah,
you know. So yeah, so that's what's left with the album. Just some small tweaking here and there, but like we're ready. Like this album is just. I've looked at Nigeria. I've looked at everything from day one. Nigerians, the definition of a mid song is a song that wasn't hit enough.
I need to go and read your tweets today.
It's
something that
it's so true to people. Like when they hear it, the thing wasn't hit enough. It's mid.
Not that it's a bad song.
No, it just didn't sound like a hit enough. It's just that's just how people feel. There's some people that will always champion good music and whatnot, but like the most of people will be like,
it's I see it. In Nigeria, this is Blaqbonez's tweet, by the way. In Nigeria, just have hits. People will shit on everything else you do. All we know are hits and how many million streams. A good album is the one with the most hits. A bad album is one with not enough hits. All our classic albums are the ones every song is a hit.
Facts.
Award isn't for quality, it's for biggest hits. Poor lyrics and composition, that's okay, because it's a hit. All disrespect comes from lack of it.
I can't even lie.
Oh my God.
All facts.
Artists will know how talented you are, but they will ignore. The moment you have a recent hit, they'll come looking for feature. This is both artists and even for producers. Producers go to knock better beat. The song no be hit, but when you have a hit, everybody go run come meet you. Hit, everything. No more expressing yourself. Just do anything you can to get a hit. My album is full of hits. Everyone is about to be my friend for some time. If I not drop next year's hits again, they go disappear. I'm fully aware. My eyes are open. Emeka must shine 27th October.
Yeah. So see, I don't know. I'm not talking about any specific album or anything, but I've gone to listen to some of our classic albums just as a first time listener, trying to analyze what makes this thing a classic. The only thing that makes a lot of these albums a classic is the fact that you know most of these songs and they are all hits.
Yeah, because what happens is for you to call a project a classic, apart from the quality of music, there's also like cultural impact, which means that at least 4, 5, 6 songs, 7 songs, people each resonate well with people, because a lot of good albums come out that don't have that same popularity and may even be better than the classics, what we call the classic. But because
we will not call them classic. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I can't remember a Nigerian album that maybe had just one hit, but like the quality all around was so great that everybody says this is a modern day classic or a whatever classic. It will be very hard to get to that position. Like people will not even be open to hear that your stuff was so dope. Oh, where are the hits? Oh, you don't it's just dope. Which kind of dope is this? You don't care, you know. And it's not even on some. Nigerians just want to have fun. They just want to party. They don't really want to do all these other things.
I was in the office of one of the majors recently this week, and one of the A&I guys was like telling his superior, but in a joking way, like, give me more money now, I need more money for whining. And she was like, where are my hits?
Simple. Where are my hits? It's simple. Like it's a simple thing. Do you know that like back in the day, right?
Yeah.
The underground scene, I don't know, maybe I'm way too
big
removed
now
from
that
it
you're
that I don't
not
know.
in touch.
But I don't feel like the underground scene is what it used to be, because all of us were just making music. The newest artist is trying to make a hit.
Yeah.
From day one.
So you're half right. There's still an underground scene with that, but largely emerging artists coming out, they already thinking about Apple top 10,
bro,
Apple
already
number 1,
from the
which is wild.
From the get-go, nobody's building no fan base.
Yeah, most people don't want to build a fan base. They want to build a community.
They just want to get on that TikTok, get that quick 100,000 videos. I know that I'm trending. Nobody
Post
wants
your
to
number
take,
one screenshot.
Nobody wants to take time.
Which is crazy. Which is crazy because everybody that we know now that's big, that has been here at least 5 years, they went through the long route. They didn't just appear.
You can't just appear. That's the thing. Like we walked so much.
You went through.
We went through a lot.
I'm even saying you. Bro. Your route takes down no makes sense. You're a battle rapper,
bro. I should not be.
You're
here.
a battle rapper doing Afrobeats now.
I can't lie. Like I walk around my house, right, and I just be looking at it like I wasn't meant to make it to this point. Like how you guys how like me, a battle rapper type person that was just meant to be this dope head, you get that everybody just be like, man, he's dope and he keep rapping blue and man, I just I'm managing to pay my nice apartment, 3-bedroom apartment that I'm just pitching, I have a nice TV. That's really the peak that was meant to be for artists like me. But all of a sudden I just kept evolving into different things.
One of the things that, so you're a superstar, and one of the things that I always tell people defines a superstar is a superstar sets trends. A superstar can say, I'm going to do this. When you did Mr. Bombastic, there was no, like, we couldn't have predicted that you would do a project like that. Why is he making a project like that? The fuck is this? Like,
I swear.
But I remember the role. I remember the whole bipolar thing, you and the therapist and whatnot. And I was like, but why? And I remember calling Q, then Q was like, Excel, the music is amazing. The music. And then I heard the project, I was like, okay, I get it. So the thing there is now, and this is why I even feel like a lot of even big artists are struggling, because I feel like a lot of superstars over here are always played safe. They always play safe with the music. They're always trying to do what you even described, the formula. What's this thing that's working? What's this thing that's working? So if my piano happens, brr, everybody runs there. If this happens, brr, everybody runs there.
I feel like
nobody even brings in innovation.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Innovation.
This album, right, is like, so rappers have sang before.
It's not new,
right? It's not new, right? But what I created with this album is, I created a version of Afrobeat. I didn't just come there to try to sing like Afrobeat guys. Instead of doing that, I took Afrobeat, broke it down, and created my version of it. So I'm not trying to be like, you will not hear this album and think, oh, he's singing like Omah Lay, or he's singing like Rema, or he's singing like Wizkid, or anybody that you feel like. I broke it down and created the Blaqbonez version of Afrobeat.
The Blaqbonez version.
Yes. So it is my own style. It's authentic. It's brand new. It's innovative. Like when you hear it, my music, it causes a reaction out of you. Like it's not that Afrobeat that will just play in the back, and if you hear it once properly, you will be like, who did this thing?
Yeah.
Ice Spice is nothing like anything out this year.
It's not.
It's nothing like anything out. And it's not me. You say I'm singing like somebody there.
Listen. Ice Spice is low-key one of the biggest songs this year. And I say low-key because we know where we are. We know the era we're in. The farming is going crazy. People are going crazy.
The farming is crazy.
But guess what? The Shazams don't lie.
Don't lie.
The Shazams
bro, that song was when I went to East Africa, it was the hottest thing.
I was checking the
whole place.
Shazams back to back, and I was like, okay, this song is moving.
It has passed Blink, in fact, as my biggest song.
Oh, mad!
In
mad.
2-3 months.
Mad. We're gonna even get to that. But guys, we're going on another break. Remember, Emeka Must Shine is coming October.
Yes,
October what? 27th.
27th. Yeah.
October 27th, Emeka Must Shine drops, and we are still talking about how the album was made. If you miss anything, check it all out on Monday. Full video, full audio. We continue the conversation. See you when we get back after the break. So, like, that ability for you to always be brave, I appreciate it, and I appreciate, and I see that innovation, even with the sampling.
Yeah.
You know, I have a grudge against you.
Why?
I have a grudge against you that you didn't push Loyalty as a single.
Oh man, I think I can't lie. Like, not
'Cause that
pushing
sampling,
Young Preacher
sampling-
enough was like one of the L's that I feel like I took, and that was because rushing into releasing the album, and it was the end of the year, and like I wasn't prepared for everything else that followed, and then we wanted to do something. We shot Whistle video, and then like Whistle video is still not out, and we shot it since like 7 months. You feel me? So sometimes, but I just always look back at that Loyalty. Like, one day I'll do something about this song.
You know, the funny thing is, so me, I liked it as a music guy. I didn't know that I liked it, and I was just like, I feel like Nigerians don't get this immediately, but if effort is put into
If effort was put into work
as a single, it will work. Where I got that validation was your February 10th show,
right? When you
performed Loyalty, the place went crazy.
It was crazy.
And I was like, yeah,
song that we never
mad.
pushed. Yeah.
I'm not mad now. Song we don't get video.
Yeah.
You
I didn't
understand?
even, like, to be honest, I don't know. I think I was too busy, and you know, I was like I said, I'm one track minded, right? I think toward that December, I was just busy flying from here to here, doing shows, doing this, doing that. And, you know, early in the year, I was doing Breaking the Yoke of Love, the Crusade, preparing for the Crusade, boom, boom, boom. By that time, I was already now feeling like, man, what am I dropping in this 2023? The moment I started recording, I just started like leaving Young Preacher behind. Like, oh my God, all this shit is so hard. Like, I just started leaving it. But like, I feel like one day, because it doesn't make sense that if I ask people what's your favorite song on the album, your Loyalty it's always like top 3, right? And I never did anything to it. It doesn't
Great
make
song.
sense.
The sampling. Oh my God! Like, the whole song was great. The writing was
Thank
great.
you.
Like, shout out to you on that. Shout out to you on that.
Thank you.
Hopefully in the future, like you said,
I will. I have to.
some
I have
miracle
to.
can happen. But Emeka Must Shine season is upon us.
Yeah.
I'm very curious as to what you will do for rollout, because you are a crazy ass nigga and you know how to get attention. I remember the listening party for
Sex Over Love.
For what's that? No, not Sex Over Love.
It says Young Preacher listening party wasn't even. I didn't do anything.
What listening party did we do in a hotel and you had strippers on stage with you?
That was actually Young Preacher. Yeah, but like, I wasn't too. I don't know. I wasn't too. I've been trying to figure out listening parties, right? Like, it's an experience, and I had not figured it out by that time. The Young Preacher listening party. So I was just like, oh, let me just appear and just.
I have a theory for listening parties. I feel
Let
like
me
we should
even hear
redo.
that. Let me
We
hear
should
that.
redo the whole listening party things, and like how we do listening parties for industry people. I think it's a waste of time. I think artists should do. You know how you did this video for Ice Spice and you got your actual fans in the video. I think that's what listening parties should be. Is you and your fans.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that like you already do that at shows.
Yeah.
You get, so you need to pitch it to the influential people, because there's something about music that if I give you a song, I send it to you on WhatsApp. I say, Excel, listen to this song.
Yeah.
If you play this song, if you feel like this is a nice song, it's a nice 6/10.
Yeah.
Or it's nice 7/10. A good song. If I bring you in this room right? And I play it with 10 of my niggas.
And we're all like,
and we are all feeling it, and you are looking around, but like,
I'm immediately influenced.
That thing is already 9 in your head.
You see, this is the thing about you. You've understood consumer psychology.
Yeah.
So that's what you always do online with your rollouts. You know how to get attention. You know how to.
There's one idea for a listening party that I haven't done, but I'm hoping to execute it at some point now.
Okay.
Imagine a listening party. Let's say it's a big room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the stage is central.
Yeah.
But the stage, we build a square, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like what? Why are you looking at me?
Maureen, let the man talk.
Oh, Maureen doesn't want me to share the idea. Of course.
Oh, okay. So that somebody else will not steal the idea. Okay. No wahala.
It's such a mad idea.
No wahala. Okay.
Somebody will steal.
When we are offline, I'll hear this idea. Guys, we are back from the break. Maureen just spoiled our show, but we forgive her. If you missed what I just meant by that, catch it on Monday when everything drops on Monday. But yeah, I'm looking forward to your rollouts basically because I know you've started cooking.
No, we started cooking.
I know you've started cooking.
It's heavy. I want something really like it's crazy to me because I'm shocked that some people actually thought my album was going to drop today. Like, I feel like you don't know me because if you thought that was the buzz leading up to my album, you clearly do not know me. Like, I didn't post a day before my album, 2 days before my album, 3 days before. Are you crazy?
Nah, that's not Emeka style.
That's not Emeka style. Like, it used to be fever pitch. Everybody needs to be shaking, bro.
Yeah.
Before the album drops. But like, this one is people will just start saying, oh, Blaqbonez, I didn't know this guy was this good. That's what everybody will start saying.
You know something that I'm always amazed by? For how crazy you are on the internet, you have no scandals.
Yes.
Do you know what that tells me?
Legit.
Discipline.
Because
it takes discipline to have fame, to have money, and not have scandals.
I tell people, it's the reason why I was really pissed at somebody last year. You know, we're creating something and then the thing there was a fallout and the person was like sending me lawyers that the thing must never come out or the this. I felt so insulted that I blocked the person because I was like, who the hell do you think I am? Mention one scandal of Blaqbonez. Anything out there is curated, it's just fun. So you get it, like, oh, the only thing that has come close to something that could have been some people could perceive was when I made those like fake girlfriend thing with Commander where everybody was just going crazy. That's the only time people have talked about me on some, oh, he did this, he did. Bro, I make sure that I'm not surrounded by like bullshit people. I'm not doing bullshit things in bullshit places. Seriously, like everything that I'm doing, I have to be proud of it in my head. And then I feel like a lot of the things that become scandals are unnecessary. You could have avoided this bullshit thing easily. You could have seen it from a mile away and you still jumped into it. Like, bro, I can't lie to you. There are some human beings that you involve yourself with. Scandal is waiting for you. No matter how you do it.
Hey.
If you involve yourself with this person and you are friends with this person for a period of time, some scandals are going to happen. With
this thing you just said, I would like to just say that men, especially men in general, like there are certain women you see their tweets, you see what they do online.
I'm telling you, like
you should know,
bro.
If you go there, anything where you see, you collect.
Well, I can't lie to you. See, one thing, right? People will attack me and say, "Oh, you too, call this," but I don't really like to talk to people that have, like, females that have too many tweets. Generally, I don't speak to them because I feel like you are 2 seconds away from going to tell the world about my business.
Yeah. Oh,
you are 2 seconds away.
By the way, I was in Black's house.
Do you understand? Like you are literally 2 seconds away. Blah blah blah. Not even about being black. Like 2 seconds, if you fight, like blah, you blast me, and it's not even on some, oh, you're trying to ruin me. It's just you tweet everything that goes on. See, for me, I have a lot of tweets, but if you actually go and check it, I don't actually tweet so much. I retweet things in a day. Let's say I tweet like 2 tweets or something or 3, but like my tweets always blow up. So it just feels like you see me all the time. But like I'm not really. Everything I say is always the coolest shit ever, and people try to engage it. But like I'm not always
this
talking.
Would mean that because for someone like this would mean that you're always like filtering the women coming to you.
100%. Are you kidding me?
Does Maureen help out with that?
Maureen knows, bro. Maureen knows me. There's no babe that Maureen will see me with that is on some black. You shouldn't be doing this. She knows me. Like I'm upstanding on some peace. Like I really care about my brand and my peace. I'm not trying to put somebody else that will dirty it with some dirty steez. And my steez is clean.
I see. I feel because for me it's like I see certain scandals that niggas get into on Twitter. I'll see, this guy was accused of this.
Bro,
who is the baby? I go to Haba now. Like you see,
I say on my life, if somebody does some
bros.
bullshit with me, right, based on the way my brand is and how clean, bro, that person doesn't go to jail. Like no, I don't care the person's family or anything, because I've done everything to keep it clean. I make my decisions that I'm proud of. If you just wake up and you want to be on some bullshit, I'll follow through that bullshit till the end of the world.
To the end of the law.
Bro, you regret your life, because I respect people, I treat people right, I do everything this. I'm not trying to be on some.
But where does this thing come from, though? Is this like a home training thing? This whole
I think so.
People don't know it, but you are very reserved, bro. Everything about you is very controlled. Everything about you on the internet.
And you know what's
controlled.
crazy? I never tweet anything in the spur of the moment. Every tweet that you see has been in the draft for a while. As soon as I write it, I just draft it.
You go reason and reason and reason.
Even if I feel like it should go out, I will just draft it and keep it days. So that, how do I feel about this tweet 1 week? Oh my God. Is this allowed?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just feel like, I'll just be like, what if this tweet is not slapping in 1 week? Let me just see how it is in the draft in 1 week. So I keep going there and looking at it. Everything. I'm not. Do you know that maybe it's once, even not on some scandal P. Maybe I've been dragged on social media maybe one time for an opinion or something. Like, I'm not even putting my mouth in places that not concern me. I do my thing. I block the people that enter my space and try to be on some bullshit, drag me into bullshit. I just block them. And the one that sweets me the most is people that I block them when they tweet, and it's like 2 seconds later. Like, you just tweeted it. As soon as the thing is this, before you go and check if your thing has engagement, you are blocked. you can't see the tweet that you replied to again. And it's on a low. Like, I'm not even there on some, I blocked you, you are stupid, you are foolish. Like, I don't even want to be on that P. I want to live my soft life, no drama.
And at the same time, you don't run from controversy. Like, if someone is trying to drag it out, it's like you are not afraid to.
If somebody is trying to say some shit to me, I will share my own opinion, about the piece, and I'll tell you the truth. And I'll tell you, most times, I'm not that I'm some high and mighty person, but like, if I tell you the truth, it's really the truth.
Yeah.
If I tell you, then it is really the truth.
I remember, what year was this? It wasn't last year. It couldn't have. That your birthday party was done at the restaurant and I hosted.
Oh.
Was it last year?
Wait, was it the one where my mom did the surprise?
Yes, where your mom did the surprise. Yes.
Yeah. Was it last year?
And I hosted, and I remember.
I think it was last year.
And I remember your mom was like, it was
2 years ago. 2 years ago. It was Commander time.
Exactly. Commander time. I remember. And I remember your mom was telling me and Q, like, we should make sure that you have a girlfriend. Like, it's like you're so busy with work that you're not even thinking about that one. And me and Q was like, what? He was like, what? Do you know the women that are chasing your son? She was like, really? She was shocked, So how's that going in the like relationship department?
To be honest, I think the more I grow, the more I understand life, right? And
as it should be, yeah.
And I feel like this life is a funny game, right? It's a really, really funny game. I wonder what's going on outside the world that we see, right?
Yeah.
But like from my own understanding of life, I've realized that there are some things you need to do some other things, right? I cannot be in a proper relationship because I'm technically in a relationship with my music. Like it's a serious relationship.
And if you enter into a relationship, that person will come second.
Yes. No matter, I'm sorry. There's no way.
The second will even be like 50. It will feel like 50.
There's no way. I'm really sorry. Like it's something that it cannot be over my music. And sometimes when the problem is that when it starts, people act like they understand, but they don't really understand till they see the thing and they see how hard I work. They now realize, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know, and then I feel like people are trying to drag me away from the work that I'm meant to do, and I feel less productive. So if I want to be less productive, there's time for that. It will be the time when I want to even have the child and everything. So musically, I'm not really my relationship with the music, we've done chill small. We are taking a little break. Not that when I need to feed my family and hustle and put food on table, do all this piece, and then I'm leaving it to focus on a relationship. I can't do that right now.
Because of your nature, the level of creativity and your understanding of, I feel like on a large level, you know, you understand human psychology, you understand consumer psychology.
Yeah.
So you would be great at certain things, right? It's very obvious to a lot of people. I'm sure you hear it a lot. Oh, this guy will be great at marketing. This guy will be great at branding and stuff like that. But you'll also be great at bringing out an artist.
Yeah.
If you were to like have your own artist.
I will. It's one of the projects I want to do next year.
You want to bring out an artist next year?
I wanted to do it this year, but then I was like, I need to blow a little more so it seems serious. Yeah. And I don't want to be like, this guy never doing all this thing. They struggle with this other person. You feel me? So like, it's something that I want to do next year. Me and Q already, like, we even registered the business name and everything. Okay. Yeah. So it's like, it's really real. It's a real plan, you know. And I'm interested to see how that will actually play out. Yeah. Because that would be another dimension
to Blaqbonez.
To Blaqbonez, yeah.
Yeah, because you have a crazy ear for talent. You have A&R skills already, because you sit down to that. You sit down to engineer the songs. You know.
For me, I think I need somebody that seems legendary. That's one thing that has not gingered me. Like, there's more to. I feel like I'm one of those artists that takes music so seriously. Like, you know, the crafting, the experience. I make my projects an experience, not just a bunch of songs. So I'm looking for like somebody that's, you know how TDE had like just some really dope guys.
Yep.
Like they were the dopest on the block. That's the type of P that I want to do next year.
And now, because of your experience, you could do both Afrobeat artists and even hip hop artists.
You feel me? You know.
Yeah, that's
Nobody is talking about how I'm probably the most versatile artist in Nigeria.
You have a strong case for that conversation.
We'll talk about it.
Also, one of the things that people don't talk about is how you've done what, 2-3 shows? Your own shows?
Yeah, my own shows in Nigeria. But I've been selling them out since.
I know.
So is the only thing that people try to have over me is all this international this thing, and which I'm there.
Coming.
I'm there.
Yeah, you are there.
I'm there. Already there. You will see.
Oh my God. I remember the first Mario Kunola show you did.
Bro, crazy.
And I was the hype man.
But these guys can't do it though. It's not even on some this thing. They can't do it.
That's the thing.
They can't do it. It's not even
the farming cannot fill Mario Kunola Park.
You can't fill it up.
It can't fill Good Beach.
Because it takes more than just singing some hit songs.
Oh,
there's a way that you build a community. And the things that build a community is more than just hit songs. You have to connect with the person deeply for you to follow the person.
Literally, a problem that exists, and I was having this conversation, I think it was with Motolani, and I was telling him that there's a problem now of artists existing, having big songs, but after that song is out, it's like, because they never built anything with the audience and nobody cares about them. Like, we don't care about you. If you have a song that you release, like, it not even gets to the point where, oh, you're good, we know you are good, but we don't care about you.
The thing is, the algorithm, right? As soon as the algorithm identifies the sound that it thinks everybody likes, regardless of anything, every time you post with that sound, it will perform.
Yeah.
So many times when artists have that type of song, they think that they are actually blowing up. You get, every time I post, I'm getting this likes, I'm getting this engagement. The algorithm is just favoring that sound. The moment you want to drop the new one,
now there you go, no.
You get, like, as soon as you come with that new one, you see your reality in front of you, because those people never cared about you. Those people are on the For You page. You know that they were never your followers. They were never. It just became a sound that was trending to them, and they were engaging. They don't care about you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you have to build something that's real, that's about you.
And now your community is so diverse, because one, there's your OAU
community.
There's your OAU
There's
community.
my Facebook rap battle
there's your
community.
Rap battle community. Do you understand? There's a rap battle community. There's your mixtape guys.
Yes.
There's your mix. Then there's the guys that from like the 100 Crowns era. They started coming out. And then there's the guys that from social media antics, you want them over. Like they love this guy. Anytime you post anything, they're running to go and laugh or see what you've done.
The difference is, like, sometimes when I was doing my show, right, someone said something, I think it was Q or something, said, like, I really thought a lot of these guys were superstars, but they were not. Because when they came on your stage, some of them was kind of shocking to me, because I really thought it would be bigger, and it made him realize that a lot of these things are just some numbers on some platforms, that doesn't equate people being excited to see you. Whenever I go to a show, like, the excitement, when Blaqbonez steps on stage is always different.
It's crazy.
It's always
different.
It's always different, because those people, they've bought something. Maybe they bought it from one post on social media, one song, one this. They bought something.
And I learned a couple of things from you, and I teach it to people that I know. You put your audience to work.
Yeah.
And I remember this from, was it Bad Boy Black? You sold merch.
Yeah. I saw Good Boy. That was Good Boy.
Good Boy.
Yeah.
You sold merch.
Sold merch, yeah.
And the merch went out a light.
Sold out quickly.
And I remember DMing you. I DM'd you and I was like, how far this is not finished? You say, oh boy, I don't finish. And I was like, what?
Quickly. It was crazy, because right now the merch for Emeka must shine. Like, bro, the way that thing is gonna go is bro, I've not made any merch since that Good Boy.
Good Boy.
But the way it's going, bro, I was selling out merch 6 years ago.
What year was that? That was 6 years ago, right?
Abi? 5. I think it was 2019. Yeah, 2019 early.
2019.
Early,
2019. February 2019.
I was selling out merch back then. Imagine what's gonna happen right now. Once the merch drops, it's gone in minutes. So I've been building something. I've been building it. So what's funny is that, like, a lot of people, when they see Blaqbonez, they don't understand the process. They don't know, like, there's a line on the song where I said, on one of the songs on the album, where I said, if you really know the story, you go know I deserve them. Most people don't really know the story. They just think I'm a guy that was, blue from Bling, or that Sex Over Love, or maybe Haba that was promoting. But they don't know the days of the Facebook battles, the fans that I gained. Bro, as way back as 7 years ago, bro, I stepped on Unilag stage and Unilag erupted. As 7 years ago. People don't know that whole story. They just see it as, oh, the guy just blew or something. Or there was one running joke that time that I always been upcoming for so many years or whatnot. Like, but whenever the results come out, they can't understand why. You can't understand why my show is that packed. It doesn't make sense. A lot of them can't try it because they are too scared to try it. Because if they most likely it's not going to be like that.
How do you deal with conquering fear, conquering like insecurities, because everybody has it.
I can't
Everybody
lie,
has fear, but for creatives, it's worse.
Bro, it's scary as fuck.
How
I
do you
can't
deal
even
with
lie.
that?
I don't have a way to handle it.
Because
what
you
I
put up a
just do
very
is,
confident front publicly.
bro, breaking the yoke of love, the two of them, right? Hours to the event, right? I always just imagine, okay, everybody has bought ticket, but what if they are just tired tonight? Because I know that there are many times I'm supposed to go somewhere, and when the time reaches,
or rainfall.
Okay,
anything.
You don't understand, or rainfall
anything.
or anything. Like, bro, you know, the second breaking the yoke of love, like I was in a hotel, I was just shaking in the room because I was just imagining that what if one traffic or one thing and this blah blah blah, but the important thing is that those are moments where I can't change anything anymore.
This one that happened this year was it second or third?
Second. So there was one before that, but it wasn't called breaking the yoke of love.
That was at Miracle Park.
No, that was breaking the yoke of love. There was one before that. That was at BLVD. That was sold out too. So it's just, for me, like, I guess I get scared closer to the thing, but then my fear is not going to change anything. The show is already, the show is happening.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And you know, the funny thing was that the second one, that was the place to be. That was also my birthday, February 10th. That was my birthday. It was my birthday. So I had birthday dinner with my guys, and we all went to.
You know, sometimes I underrate how much people want to do some things. You know, like, 'cause I'm just always paranoid, like every time, especially events, because things happen. Like one time, when I was doing my show in London, there was a train strike.
What the hell?
I was like, what the hell is this?
If this is not Babalawo, what is
it? It means that anybody coming to my show had to spend premium money on transportation.
And people came.
Which is a valid reason to not come.
Of course.
Like, you just open your Uber app. Let's say the ticket of this is this, and now you have to spend like £50 on Uber. Man, Black, I love you, but I'm just going to chill tonight. You know, so those things, but like, at the end of the day, at those times, it's too late. I believe in my fans and I believe in the love. So I start the process till it's too late to second guess it.
It's crazy because even sometimes I see some moves that creatives do, and I can tell like this was a fear move. Like this was done out of fear. This was done out of like insecurity.
Yeah, I don't make fear moves. But I make the biggest looking moves.
Is it a thing where I'm going to ask this question and then we'll go on break. Is it a thing where you've also like surrounded yourself with people that when you have doubts you can call and say, hey, what's up? Naturally, I know Q is one of those people, you know, but what is it? Because creative insecurity is one of the worst. No, I
shake. I shiver before every song release.
It's one of the worst to have.
Every track that I'm about to drop, every album that I'm about to drop, anything, the night before, I'm shaking. I'm shaking because no matter what you do, right? No matter what song you drop in the world, people will genuinely think it's trash. Right? Some people will genuinely.
There's somebody out there that like, this is a waste of my time.
Now, the thing with releasing music is that you finally put it out there for like unfiltered conversations. So even if everybody will say, generally, this is a dope. Bro, I remember, I lost my voice in a kitchen arguing about Omah Lay's Boy Alone. Because I was telling somebody that this album is crazy good, it's classic. They said, no, where's the hits? There's no single hits. And that was earlier on when the hits had not fallen out.
Never come out.
So I was arguing. I lost my voice. And then it made me realize that this person is not hating. This person had no relationship with Omah Lay. He just genuinely, genuinely thinks.
It's not beef.
And me too, I'm genuinely going at it. So I just realized that no matter what you do, there are just going to be those people out there. And then it can affect your mental health. So it's like opening yourself up to crazy things that are wrong. Because in hindsight, that person was extremely wrong about the Omah Lay album. But imagine if there was a CCTV camera and Omah Lay had the person trashing the thing like that. It will affect his health.
Even when the album came out, this thing that the person said, where are the hits? That conversation actually existed on social media, on Twitter. People were like, where's the hits? Where's the
That's
hits?
the problem when you put out your art. As soon as you put out your art, this is the art that you've held under like careful. You have only people that understand what I'm doing. I've heard the album. It's not, I'm not just putting it out there. Do you understand? Now, the moment you put it out there, the people that don't like you because you wore a particular dress, they're going to come for you. The people that don't like you because you don't like their favorite artist, maybe two of you have a little problem, they're going to come there.
Yeah.
The people that think just sonically, this is not what they're expecting of you, they're going to come there. So as soon as you put out art, you just open yourself up. So you are naked. Anything. People are throwing different arrows. So no matter how, it's crazy. Always a crazy time.
Guys, we're going on a break. But like we've said, the full episode is out on Monday, video and audio. Make sure you check it. Don't miss it. Speaking of Omah Lay, I've always wondered when two of you will get to do something.
We will. We always talk about it.
You guys always talk about it.
We always talk about it, yeah.
I feel like
it's one of my favorite artists.
So I feel like you're crazy and he's calm, but two of you are people that deeply love music.
Yes.
Like deeply.
Yes.
You care about the music, and because of that nature, you know,
like
you guys will be something special.
We are on opposite side of the spectrum, but the respect is at a very high level.
Yeah.
You know, like he's one of those people that I respect so much and I love his music so much. Like it's definitely one of my favorite artists.
How do you select collaborations? How do you select like this collaboration will make sense, this will make sense?
For me, I need to make something that you'll be good on. So I'm not
okay.
Yeah, so like I'm not making the song because I want to collaborate with you. I'm making it. Then I find out that
because I know you will kill it.
Not because I know. Like I'm just making my song, right?
First.
Then I hear it and I'm like, this person
would do a madness here.
I would never care about your whatever is. I just want to put this person. Like, where can I put this person? Or let's just find somewhere to put this person. No, I'm going to. If the thing that's if I've not made something that's for you, I can be seeing you every day, and we'll be talking every day, and I won't ask you for a collaboration until the thing and is right. And I've never gone to someone and said, any song that you like, just jump on. No, I will choose the one that is for you. If that one is not the one that you feel like is for you, we are not doing another one till I make another one that I think is for you.
For you.
If you don't think it's for you, we keep going forward. But I'm not just going to say, oh, these are a bunch of 10 things that I'm working on now. Which one do you think it would be nice for you? No. That's not how I work. I make sure that you are like in my head, everybody, their pieces adding to something. Like, okay, this is a song that's at so level. This is the person that is perfect to make this thing.
And because
where it's meant to be.
You're a rapper that's cut from like old school rap cloth.
Yeah.
Your approach to making projects is going to be very different.
It's so different.
A lot of artists now make projects.
Yes.
Because old school way of making projects is that they make good songs first. It's not about streams. It's like we make quality music
first,
and we believe that it will work.
Yes.
You know, now it's like, how do we hack this? How do we hack that? How do we hack this?
To be honest, I feel like thank God for how much music I consumed and how many albums I consumed earlier on, because it's a unique ability to be able to constantly make great albums. There are very few artists that genuinely make great albums at a regular pace or great projects. Yeah. There's always one good, the next one, like, bro, my catalog is sexy.
I have to ask you a question now from this thing you just said. Is it a thing of, because now this is a thing I keep hearing, this artist is not an album artist. He can't make albums. She can't make albums. She can do singles. She can do EPs. I don't think that 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago, that's a statement you will ever hear. It's like, why are you good and you can't make a project? So is it that standards have fallen to a point where we now say, because I feel like if you're really good, you should be able to make
an album,
a dope ass project. So what's the problem? Is it that truly there are people that just can't? Because old school music style will never say that, or standards have fallen so low. What do you think? Before you answer that, we are back from the break. If you missed that, come on Monday and see the full thing. But yes, go ahead.
I think that yes, the standards are falling a lot because everybody has access to a studio, a microphone. So a lot of people make music not because they've properly consumed music and understood music. It's just because they feel like maybe they were just singing in a room and somebody was like, oh, this guy, you can sing. Oh.
He didn't enter.
Before you know it, he's writing something for one baby, he's toasting in class. And before you know it, he's a full-on artist.
It's a vibe.
Do you get like, bro, do you know the amount of music I consume, albums I consume top to bottom? But a lot of people that I know, they can't chat to me about like listening to music all these years. Bro, I was dying on peas.
For you to have put out that project, Mr. Bombastic,
bro,
clearly you
the things that I've listened to, bro, I pity people that only listen to one sound. That's so crazy.
And what are you doing,
bro? Some people only listen to hits. Only this is all you listen to, and you want
Top
to come
100.
and create album for me.
Top 100.
You get? They have no idea what an album is meant to sound like. Legit, bro. There are people that do not listen to albums, right?
Yes, facts.
And there are some people that do not listen to albums, and they are artists.
The latter is a madness. That's wild,
bro. A lot of them, they can't. Do you know? The way I listen to an album, a lot of people don't even know what is. I've been in different people's processes of creating an album. They're just like, bro, just put this one for track one. They just put this one.
So no, cohesion, getting
bro,
cohesive
do you know the process for me to arrange 4 tracks? Maureen knows now the number of. Some people, the way they even do their own album is that when they will finish everything, 2 weeks to when they are submitting is when they just say, okay, we'll just
line them up.
We'll just line them up. Bro, from the moment I'm recording it, I'm going to the studio to put what I think I need in places. Once I play the album, okay, something needs to be in this place to make this place, because I've listened to so many great albums, bro. I've listened to all those MI albums that year.
Yeah.
The Wayne classics, the Jay-Z classics. So you get like Ellie Drake.
Yeah.
And like I've listened to all those things. So when I'm creating an album, I'm trying to create an experience that's, as soon as you listen to it, you feel like when it ends, you finish something.
Yeah. I listened to Lil Wayne's Carter 4 recently, and I was like, shit.
Bro.
Abortion. Bro. These songs. I'm like, this is a project.
Bro, I was consuming. I remember that my MP3 player, bro, I was spending money on music. A lot of people don't truly care about music. If you did, there's some things that you will not be doing.
Yep, I agree.
Like some people let go of their full artistry, let go of everything just for some extra bucks. I'm not that type of person. Like I must make my own version. That's why I created this EMS. Okay, if we're going to take on Afrobeats, I'm not just going to go there and say, oh my baby, oh your body, just be singing randomness because I think that's what this person is singing. No, I'm going to bring Blaqbonez, my life. I'm going to pour my life into this Afrobeats. I'm going to say some things that you will hear and you'll be like, this is not a normal person. You feel me?
And I don't know if you've been seeing it a lot, this conversation about hip-hop in the US and how for the first time this year, it took a long while before a hip-hop song or a hip-hop album went number 1 on Billboard, and how even hip-hop sales, I saw Juicy J tweeted that hip-hop sales are down by 40%. Ebro tweeted that he got a memo from some major labels that they're more interested in signing Latino or Afrobeat artists than rappers just because like all of them sound the same.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah.
new, there's no creativity, there's no innovation.
It's sad because that's literally the truth. Because I don't know how people do it though, but like I can't make the same song twice.
The problem is that I feel like a lot of people that can sing, it's not everybody. I feel like it's not everybody that can sing that is an artist.
Yes.
But now because the barrier to entry in music is so low, literally
All you need is just buy a quick mic or record in your friend.
Yes,
it's viral
so
on TikTok.
Is an artist.
You are signed, boom, everything you are being promoted.
Cool to be an artist. It's the
so
coolest
cool
thing. I remember when we were growing up, like if you're an artist, first of all, that means you're wayward. That means you're the wayward child of your family. That means it's not now that even now if you say I met a young guy that told me he was going to do studio session. He was waiting for his momsy to transfer back to him. I say, man, times have changed, man.
I say times, bro. That time you open your mouth and say artist.
If you open your mouth and say artist, you're going for deliverance. You are the wayward child of your family. Like, what are you saying? So it's become so easy and people have become so lazy, and it's a shame.
Yeah. It's a real shame.
The good thing is that I feel like even here at home, we are getting back to that place where people have to come back with great music for the audience.
So now here's the problem, right? The social media algorithm is fighting against that.
Very much.
Because now what happens is that, okay, let's say I want to blow up, right? Let's say you are dope, right? And I'm not as dope as you, but I'm edgy, right? Now you come and you post your music, you sing this dope stuff. Everybody like, man, this guy's dope. Fire. Now the social media algorithm doesn't care that you guys are saying it's fire. The social media algorithm works on negativity, right? So as soon as people are clowning you, social media algorithm is pushing that. So my own now, that if I drop my own, your own that's perfect, everybody's going to be nice. My own that some people will genuinely think is trash. Those people that are attacking me, social media is going to push that. So I will definitely get more views than you will get. So each time we go, I will always be beating you with PR. So you can pay everybody to talk, but when people hate something or they think something is not great, they will speak louder than the people that are saying your stuff is good.
They'll drown you out.
So at the end of the day, we live in the world whereby the social media is favoring something else.
And outside of even like music, right? Because I figured out that outside of music, the algorithms to especially platforms like Twitter. So Twitter pushes rage, Instagram pushes ashawoism.
Yes.
Right, and I feel like they do it intentionally.
Yes.
So with Twitter now, it's like what controversial.
Yes.
What's the controversial topic or tweet that's going on? Let's put it in the faces of as much people as possible.
You saying somebody is dope is not. They don't like that.
Yeah, so if you put a story about like how like let's say the algorithm has understood that, you follow a couple of feminists, you're a woman that follows a couple of feminists. If a man does some crazy shit and it begins to go like 2,000, 4,000, 5,000 tweets, okay, something is here. We push it to all those type of women. That's why For You is there. For You now on Twitter, it's like it's bringing that.
Every time I don't know, it keeps taking me to that For You. I keep switching back to following, but it keeps taking me there.
So that it feeds
you exactly what he wants to give. Yeah.
It feeds it so that you remain in that place. You retweet with all your might, all your energy.
It's unfortunate because now I was talking to my friend like some days ago. I was like, where is music heading? In all honesty, because the more this negative PR gets big and the more it makes other things big, are the real people going to be able to still make it out like brand new?
It's tough. It's more than tough. It's extremely difficult. The odds are stacked against them. Like stacked.
Because before you make noise about somebody, there's one guy somewhere that people are just it's just gonna get way more engagement because people are upset with what he's doing and they think it's their job, it's their place to correct such wrong. Meanwhile, and you don't know that you are engaging, you are feeding the algorithm, and then the thing is getting bigger. And guess what? When people come, not everybody's going to agree with you. So even you that said, man, this is trash, you just want a fan for the person.
Yeah.
Because somebody else will come there and say, why you going to say this in trash now? Good now.
Yeah.
Before you know it.
We respond to extremism with extremism.
Simple.
Go from one end to the other. No balance anywhere. Just back.
My brother.
The one that even drives me crazy is when people are always trying to force.
And then, now, you know what's crazy now? So the problem is that, so the negative PR, right, and everything that happens.
Yeah.
Because of like streaming farming, right? Stream farming. You can now. So let's say I come and say, man, this is not dope, man. I can never move. Now I just say that and I go next day. Shit, this is top 10. Maybe I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've convinced me, but it wasn't founded. You lied to me. You understand? And a lot of times when people now start acting accordingly, because all the things that they thought they knew, they now think is wrong. So all this while you were like, no, this song is not dope. Then the person put it at number 1. Oh, maybe it's dope. Do you understand? That's
crazy.
So it's social engineering.
Back to back.
Back to back. So they'll first of all give you this and then they'll gaslight you on the charts.
And you know the funny thing, do you never now find yourself, because of how much you now know, like when you become conscious of the social engineering, when something even is organic, you now like
you guess,
question it, like,
guess everything. See, like, but ever since I realized, understood PR fully, the world hasn't been the same. Movies, footballers, bro. Why is this blog, this SofaScore somewhere telling me that this guy scored 10 goals? It's because the guy paid them to tell me.
Yeah.
It's not that they
I
care
didn't
that
ask for this information.
Bro,
like, why are we here?
it's just and they are just the whole everything is PR. Every movie. I started realizing, oh shit, these guys are just promoting Avatar.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, I didn't understand. I didn't used to actually see the promo in these things. Yeah. But everything you see is promo. Yeah. Everything.
Like, for example, with movies now, there are certain franchises that when they are adding a new installment on DSTV, this is me even using here in Nigeria, on DSTV, the movies will return. So if there's a new Fast and Furious movie coming out 2 months to, DSTV go they slam Fast and Furious franchise back to back. Slam them so that you go there updated, refreshed. Bro, so that when the new one come out, you go.
In everything in the world. In everything. Like when you see it, bro, the craziest one is
when you see it, you can't see it.
The craziest one is that you see those viral videos, those really viral videos that maybe one child is dancing in a wrong manner or something. Yeah, something that's so is infuriating. Right? But somebody's music is playing in the back. Is that person that is responsible for you knowing that child is doing that thing?
Oh my God.
Like those random videos or one person is doing one thing. That music there, that is that person that paid and said these people loud this thing. Because the random person in that viral video didn't pay for it.
Of course not.
He don't care about this thing. So when you start looking at everything, you start realizing everything you see is somebody that's determining it, telling you that you are going to wake up today and you are going to see that somebody will come and tell you. Shebi people said nobody's listening to this guy. Shebi you said they are not feeling him. It show you video of people feeling him. Now you're like, people are feeling him. Yeah, let me feel him too.
You're not a product of social engineering.
Bro, there are some moments where you discover some things. You're like, man, this guy, I thought this guy was Messiah.
I thought it was real.
This guy just... Do you know the one that busts my head? Sometimes, I take some pictures because I want to see how big these guys are. So I take some pictures with some people and then I post it. I look for a platform and I post it there in this one platform. This guy seems to be the greatest superstar, right? So I will assume that as soon as I post in this place, I want to see how people react on everywhere else. Shebi you are the greatest superstar.
It's supposed to go everywhere.
It's supposed to go everywhere, right? The thing will not go anywhere. But the one that they choose, bah! And then what's crazy is that it's the same, if you now start tracking it, it's the same people. This content is always coming from the same people.
The same account. The same account. It's all paid for.
It's always...
Oh my
if they don't pay, if they don't pick it up, it's not going. Things don't just go viral like that. Somebody somewhere is saying, okay, we're gonna put this. Somebody will prepare the thing that is going to come, the controversial thing that is going to come and say in this interview. Just you don't prepare in caption, everything is ready. They drop it, and since then I see everything, and I kind of understand why artists beef other artists, even when they don't have no beef physically, because I know you are using this thing for PR. You can't lie to me. You are attacking me for PR. You know what your people are doing. Do you understand? Like every comparison, everything, it comes from somebody, somewhere. Somebody on one team decided that we are going to do this, and when they start doing it a lot, the other artist is like, bro, you are obviously looking for something from me.
Yeah.
So you get, this is no longer random. And that's why sometimes they beep themselves and it's not on some, you didn't do anything physically to me, but because I understand PR, I know that it's you that's doing this thing.
That's under G.
Bro, let me bust your head. Nobody cares about your failure. If your failure is publicized, it's somebody that's publicizing it for you.
God damn.
Nobody cares. Bro, I've been to shows that were basically empty. I opened online. Nobody said it was empty. Because nobody cares that it was empty. People just wanted to come and have a good time.
Yeah, and they had their good time and
they've
home.
left. It's not that packed. It's not their business. It's somebody that's actively trying to show you that it wasn't that full.
It's like those Whiskey Davido fans. Maybe say Whiskey do too. They will see those. See that section?
It's that place.
That section. Nobody did it.
Yeah.
Nobody did it.
Somebody's actively trying to show you something.
Oh
it's
my
not
gosh.
Normal people don't try to show you things.
They're just living their life.
So that's why people beef each other, because they know, my failure is publicized right now. Who publicized this failure?
Somebody paid for it.
Somebody paid to make sure that I'm embarrassed, so that he's in a better position to get something. So when you start seeing through all the BS that's going on, you start understanding that these people are mad.
Oh my God, that's incredible. And now I'm taking this and understanding why you even needed to know how to run social media. Basically, it was important for you.
So the thing, now how I bypass a lot of bullshit that happens in industries, that because I'm so creative, right? I can drop something that will just go crazy, right? So I don't necessarily need to depend on that's why I don't have scandals. I don't have fake, like some people just create a fake beef completely out of nothing just because they are trying to drop something. I believe that I'm so creative that I can create a video that will give me that talking point that you will get from fighting this person. I'm just going to create this thing that's so mad. Everybody's going to watch it and be like, man, this guy, give me my comments, give me my everything, without being on some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really, I'm good with everybody, unless people that actually did something that is terrible to me. Do you get? So I don't really have to come out and be on some shit. I just need to go back, create a dope ass rollout, do some shit that you've never seen before, and everybody's going to be talking about me in the morning. Simple.
That's all. And once you have that, you've won the day.
I've won. Do you get? So a lot of people don't have that, so they have to look for the alternative.
But in the end, Emeka must shine.
No, Emeka is
Black, thank you so
shining
much
crazy.
for coming through. This was an amazing
Welcome,
one.
my bro. It's Melody.
Melody, you are a failure.
We need to do this again. With
we'll do a re-up
like,
with Melody and Motolani. Melody, you are a failure. But no, you're not a failure. You're my G. I love you.
Melody, you are a failure. You are not a failure. You are my G.
Oh my God. We will see you again. Hopefully by that time the album is out.
Yes. Let's plan one that is the whole gang has to be here.
Yeah, full squad.
Full squad, yeah.
Guys, Emeka Must Shine drops October 27th. Hopefully, Black submits the masters.
Yeah, also no, it's too like if I move that date again, they'll kill me.
Yeah, okay.
It's definitely coming up.
Emeka Must Shine drops October 27th. Look out for it. And we're basically now in Blaqbonez season. Like, he's about to take over, basically. You know how he
I'm
does.
gonna be the hottest artist.
You know how he does. The internet is his for a moment.
Yes, sir.
Postpone your releases.
Skrr.
You've heard. What's real?
Yeah.
It's a real thing. You get who go drop, you go move your release.
My brother, I say that day is going to be so loud. It's going to be so loud.
I don't doubt it.
Huh.
I don't doubt it.
It's going to be too loud.
That's it for us this week. Make sure to catch this on Monday when it drops full episode. Zero Conditions podcast on YouTube and on streaming platforms. We out. See you next week. Bye. Yeah.